Let's talk about Corey Lewandowski going on CNN to try to defend Donald Trump's tweeted attack on Hillary Clinton, which contained that Jewish Star of David on a pile of money. Corey Lewandowski, as you may know, is the now fired Donald Trump campaign chairman, a campaign director. And he was hired by CNN, according to some, for $500,000, a $500,000 salary, although CNN is disputing that. And a report from Mike has now revealed that the image originated a few days ago on a white supremacist message board. Okay, Trump later deleted the tweet. The campaign said it has nothing to do with anything anti-Semitic. And on CNN goes Corey Lewandowski, and he tries to just explain the whole thing away. I will remind you, this is the same Corey Lewandowski who is contractually prohibited from saying anything negative about Donald Trump via the non-disclosure and non-disparagement agreement that he signed when he worked for Donald Trump. So legally, he can't even say anything negative. He goes on CNN, says the following.
Yesterday, stirred by Donald Trump. I want you to look at this graphic of one of his tweets. I'm sure that you have seen this, but this is an image of Hillary alongside $100 bills, and then a star that is the shape of the Star of David. It bears the words, most corrupt candidate ever. 2 hours later, Donald Trump deleted that tweet. He tweeted out a new one without that Star of David. And you can see there was a lot of criticism over this, including from conservative blogger Eric Erickson, obviously has had issues with Donald Trump. He said a Star of David, a pile of cash, and suggestions of corruption. Donald Trump, again, plays to the white supremacists. This was a big unforced error. Why does this keep happening?
Yeah.
Look, Eric Erickson is a person who has his own agenda. He's part of the Never Trump movement. He's upset that he hasn't been part of a winning campaign in a long time. And look, a tweet is a simple tweet, and the bottom line is you can read into things that aren't there. You know, this is a simple star, and you know, to make an accusation.
Wait.
Here's what I'm saying. Eric Erickson is part of the Never Trump movement.
You're saying that that is a simple star, a simple star that you would expect, you know, like a star that you would give a child, a sticker, the star that would be used in things would have 5 points, not 6.
Right.
You're saying that people are reading too much into this.
It's the same star that sheriff's departments across the country use all over the place to represent law enforcement. And to read into something that isn't there is, you know what, I think, again, that's the mainstream media trying to attack Donald Trump for something that really isn't there. So they put a new tweet up with a circle. The message is the same. Let's look at the message. The message is that Hillary Clinton is corrupt and that the FBI is investigating the leading Democrat frontrunner.
And why did they pull it and then send out the new tweet with, instead of that star, and it wasn't a 5-point star, it was a circle the next time they did it. He did it the next time he did it.
Explain that, Corey.
Again, the bottom line, this is political correctness run amok. If this would have been a star next to Hillary Clinton and didn't have the cash behind it, no one would be questioning this. This is the mainstream media trying to read into something. And here's the thing.
So Lewandowski, number one, is critiquing mainstream media. Sort of an odd critique considering that he's now been hired by CNN. He's been being paid by CNN to provide political commentary, despite signing this contract with Donald Trump that prohibits him from criticizing Donald Trump. If anyone is indicative of the problem with mainstream media, it's Corey Lewandowski, who's being paid by mainstream media, in spite of the fact that he can't just give his honest opinion about Donald Trump because of that contract he signed. Now, the other issue is he brings up, oh, well, that's the star that sheriffs use. Yeah, it's true. Sheriffs typically use a 6-point star, but why would you have a sheriff's star on a tweet with a pile of money about Hillary Clinton? If your argument is it's referencing sheriff's departments, why would there be sheriff's departments referenced in a tweet about Hillary Clinton? I don't get it, Lewis.
Because she's corrupt and sheriffs need to arrest her.
Oh, I see.
Well, the image was sourced from white supremacist websites, right? That's where it was created.
It was sourced from a message board that is a popular stomping ground of white supremacists, neo-Nazis, etc. So Corey Lewandowski going on there and doing this embarrassing apologia, I don't feel bad for the guy at all, because he first became very well known running Trump's campaign and then gets fired, but gets a great contract from CNN to just show up and essentially say whatever he wants, which is not really whatever he wants as long as it's not negative. He's figured out actually a pretty cushy way to get through life.
Yes, until Trump loses, And then what are you going to do?
Oh, I think it's not going to matter. He's not even part of the campaign anymore.
I know, but
If Trump loses,
they only
he can
want to
say-
have him around while the campaign is happening.
Right, but if Trump loses, he can say, hey, they should have kept me. I'm the guy who had Trump winning all those primaries. If only Corey Lewandowski had been kept on, then Trump would have won. If indeed Trump loses, he's set up for life now.
Well, if Sarah Palin is aiming for a 2020 run, then I think we know who she should hire as her campaign manager.
This is the guy to revive Sarah Palin's campaign. Yeah. All right, we'll take a break. I'm on Twitter at @dpakman, and the show is on Twitter at David Pakman Show. I've talked about how people of all ages, but particularly millennials, are owning cars less and participating more in the sharing economy. And one of the more popular options is Zipcar, which gets you a car when you want it, when you need it. They offer all sorts of cars, SUVs, hybrids, whatever you need. It includes insurance and it includes gas. You just pay for the time that you actually use the car. And you can reserve the car online from your smartphone over the phone. Then you unlock it with your Zip card. Each car share member reduces their personal CO2 emissions by between 1,100 and 1,600 pounds per year. For our audience, Zipcar is offering $25 of free driving credit if you sign up at joinzipcar.com/David. Support our show, reduce your carbon emissions and your spending on cars. Sign up at joinzipcar.com/David.